This is the Demystifying Mental Toughness podcast, hosted by David Charlton, and you're listening to this podcast to help you build your own mental toughness, or so that you can support other people or your clients better. Either way, you will learn more about developing this plastic personality trait that all but guarantees that you will perform better and lead a more prosperous life. Welcome back to the Demystifying Mental Toughness podcast with your host, David Charlton. So today I'm just going to shake things up a little bit, and you're going to find I'm going to answer a question that I regularly get asked by parents. In our business, Inspiring Sporting Excellence, as a team, we support an awful lot of youngsters. So between now and the turn of the year, you're going to find that I'm going to throw this type of episode in every now and again. So here goes. The way the question was worded was, my son has had a really tough time recently. And from one day to the next, I'm not sure if he wants to continue with his football. One day he seems to be enjoying it. The next, he's worrying about it. What should I do? He wants to quit, essentially. So one thing I'd really consider here is the motivation side of things. Why is your child playing football? Have you ever thought about that? Is it for the social aspect? They make friends? They have fun in that way with the banter and the interaction with their friends and spending time with them? Is it because they're good and they enjoy learning new skills? Maybe it's the competitive element in there, the winning. There's a few different things to consider. Also, I'd like you to consider your agenda in this. Why is it that you want your children to play sport? In this case, football. What is it that they're going to get out of that? Is it to build resilience, to build confidence, or simply just to have fun? Or are you thinking about them being a potential superstar because they've got skills? Really consider this. And then, when you piece the two together, their motivation why they play, your motivation for them playing sport, are there differences? And if the gap is huge, then obviously you've got something to think about. And if you want some help with this, what I'd advise you to do is just check out our resources. In the notes below, I've got some links to 2 different quizzes which you can look at to be able to help you check out why it is that your children might play their sport, and vice versa, why you actually want them playing their sport. It's going to be very, very helpful. These are in the show notes for you. And on this subject about communication with your children, I'd recommend that you join our mailing list for the Conversations with Kids weekly email that goes out. The emails are set up to really help you have some nice light-hearted conversations, some relaxed conversations with your children about different topics. It might be about things like this, about motivation and commitment. It might be about staying present in the moment. It might be just simply about having fun in different aspects of their sports or life for that matter. Check it out. Why don't you? The list is growing all the time and we're getting lots of positive feedback. Until next time, have a lovely day. If you enjoyed this episode of the Demystifying Mental Toughness podcast with David Charlton, do check out my website, sport-excellence.co.uk, and my online sports psychology resources. The Sport-Excellence website has essential resources for anyone looking to build their own mental toughness or the mental toughness of their athletes or teams, or if you want to achieve peak performance more often or optimal functioning. The Sport Excellence website has everything you need to keep moving forward and thrive. So go on, head over to sport-excellence.co.uk to find out more.